Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, we've got another Kubey knife to show you. This is the Kubey KB259 Blackout. Now, the interesting thing to me is this is actually blacked out. There's actually 3 different versions of this knife, and this is the only one that is blacked out. There's a titanium, a more silver titanium, and then you have a gray version as well. Both of them with uncoated blades, but this is the true blackout to me, and I do love this sort of color combination. That black and gold, black and bronze, that sort of color scheme. I do like that. I like that very, very much. But as you can see, you've got a little bit of milling going on there on the handle. Just kind of some milled out shapes, if you will, on the show side. Titanium handle, clip, backspacer. You do have a lanyard hole. Now this is right hand tip up carry only. Frame lock, as you can see there. Mostly open. I mean, that backspacer takes up maybe 30-ish%. Whoa, 30-ish% of the coverage there on the backspacer. So, I mean, it's not fully open. But you have a dual thumb stud opening. You also have the flicker hole. And you can obviously see it's kind of a very interesting blade shape and kind of a recognizable blade shape as well. Doesn't have the one thing that really detracts me from that, and that's the big square cutout. This I can deal with. I am very, very happy with this. Now, like I said, coated blade M390. Now, again, Doc Knives. We've seen a few of his knives recently. Dmitry Osarenko Custom Knives. This is a design of his. This one is actually a collaboration with Kubey. Now there you go, M390. I don't know. What do you guys think of that color scheme? I really enjoy it. I really, really do. I'm glad the pocket clip, they didn't go with a gold pocket clip. I was going to say I'm kind of iffy on the thumb studs, but I think it works. I really do. Action, very, very good. Flicker, very easy. I mean, I can do it, so it's got to be easy. Jumps out on the thumb studs as well. Reverse flicking, it's tucked in there. I really have to get my index finger out of the way, and I can't even do it then. It's kind of tucked in there. So it's kind of difficult, but we got the flicker hole in the thumb stud, so it comes open very easily. Everything else is done very well. Everything is chamfered off, very smooth. There you go, the relief cuts for the frame lock. They are done pretty darn well also. Maybe a tiny bit. Could use just a hair more, but overall, no. They're pretty good. So let's get an overall spec check going here. So what do we got? It's about a 7.5-inch knife, not quite 8 inches. Pushing a little over 4.25, kind of between 4.25 and 4.5 on the handle. Gives you just over a 3-inch blade. Your cutting edge comes in at 3 inches though. So if you have that 3-inch blade limit, your grip length from point to point, pretty close to that 3.5. And that's kind of how my hand naturally falls, because you do have the cutout there for your index finger and then access to your frame lock, which is done very well, by the way. No issues with that at all. Very nice, very easy to access. So, a couple of size comparisons for you. There you go with the bug out. Bug out's pretty close, actually. Bug out maybe even have it by just a hair, close to 1/4 inch on the blade. And then, well, the blackout pretty much makes that up in the handle. So it's a little give and take there with the two blade to handle. PM2, get that out there. There you go. PM2 is going to be a larger knife, of course, if it's bug out size. Get a quick weight. What do we got? Ounces says 3.8. Very nice. 107 grams. And then, of course, we will go to the pocket. And pretty decent in the pocket. There you go. Oh, you'll have a little bit peeking out there. Not a deep carry clip, of course, being that titanium clip. But you do have a little bit, kind of a little flash of gold peeking out there. Retention, pretty good on that seam. Does pop across that seam, so that's nice. You're not going to have to worry about that. Overall, I like the design. You know, the blade shape has always interested me. It kind of looks like a Messerschmitt. You know, the World War II fighter plane from Germany. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But it's got that. We know somebody else that likes fighter plane designs. Absolutely. But yeah, more of that Messerschmitt. That's what I'm calling it. But drop point, nice drop point. You do have a nice swedge going on there. Now, they do say it's compound ground. That's what it says on the website. And I'm just, unless they're calling the swedge part of the compound, I'm just really not seeing it. But overall, ergonomics, absolutely. Very, very good. I can kind of feel the clip a little bit. Nothing too major. It's there. Okay. But very ergonomic. You've got that ramp there for your thumb that does have some jimping on. I mean, if you want to go forward on it, you can, because that, I won't, quote unquote, cockpit kind of style there. You can get in, I can get in front of it with my hand size, and it still feels pretty comfortable. I can even get on top of it, and it feels pretty comfortable. So overall, ergonomics are there. Excellent action. Jumps out on the thumb studs. Jumps out on the flicker hole. Everything on this knife is done very, very well. And I am enjoying this one quite a bit. Now, price tag on this one, $220. A couple of the versions, this one and the gray handled version, are $220, and the, I guess, all silver is $250. Not sure why the price difference there. But now, as you guys know, Kubey, who I deal with the Kubey, have went to a new website. It's kubeyknife.com, and it's kind of working out for us because they've got a little bit better coupon code for your non-D2 knives. I've got a 20% off code. It'll be down in the description. Guys, feel free to go check that out. So this one coming in at $220, you're going to get it for about $175 using the code, of course, to save a little bit of money. So it kind of worked out. They swapped websites that they deal with. Now, when this arrived, it still said it was coming from Kentucky. So that's where we were getting stuff from the old site. It was coming out of Kentucky. So it looks like this came out of Kentucky as well. So it ships from the United States. So shouldn't take that long to get to you. Keep your fingers crossed. USPS, of course. You never know. It could take a trip. But so just wanted to make sure I got that out there. Dealing with a little bit of a different website. But I think in turn, it's going to work out better because the discount is much better as well. So go ahead, feel free to check it out. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the Blackout. I have to say thank you very much to Kubey for sending this one out. Greatly appreciate it. And I got to thank each one of you for stopping by and checking it out with me as well. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.